right, so get this. There are three commonly known mistakes that you should never make when filing taxes in Canada. Filing taxes can be daunting, with mountains of rules and regulation from the CRA that just keeps on changing every single year. While you try your best to know everything, there are certain mistakes, if overlooked, it can have a huge financial consequences. Here are 3 critical errors you should avoid at all costs when filing taxes. Number 1, failing to report all income. One of the most common and serious mistakes is failing to report all of your income. This does not only include your employment income, it includes all of your income, your side job, your side gig, of course your 9 to 5, your investment, and any other taxable income that you have earned throughout the year. Consequences for underreporting? Guess what? The CRA, they do have different methods where they can cross-check your income from your employers, from your financial institution, and other entities. They might even have secret agents. So if you have a side gig, just be honest, go ahead and report it. Because the consequence of not reporting it, there is penalty and interest. When it comes to penalty, the CRA charges 20% penalty of unreported income. So if you made, I don't know, $10,000 on the side and you did not report it, guess what? They will charge you $2,000, which is equivalent to 20% of unreported income. Of course, the amount that they already charge you penalty will start accumulating interest. Second consequence is audit risk. The fact of them auditing you, the fact of you not reporting that income, you put yourself in a position to be audited by the CRA. Underreported income increase your chances of being audited. And believe me, you do not want to be audited because it is time consuming and stressful. And most of all, once the audit has been completed and you've been reassessed, guess what? They'll still charge you penalty and interest. So why go through the trouble? Just report your income. So why go through all this trouble? Just avoid it altogether, okay? Keep a record of all of your income that you've earned throughout the year. Honesty is the best policy. The Canadian tax system has numerous deductions and credits, but not knowing what to claim or how to claim can actually cost you more money. In other words, you might end up paying more in taxes if you don't know exactly what credit or deductions to claim. Here are the commonly overlooked deductions and credits. Number 1, medical expense. Make sure you only claim eligible medical expenses. Click on the link below where we've listed all of CRA's eligible medical expenses. Number 2, charitable donations. Make sure you do have a receipt from a registered charitable organization. It's good to give, but if you give to the wrong organization and you do not have the correct receipt, you cannot claim it. GoFundMe, it is not a charitable organization. RSP contribution. Although an RSP contribution can reduce your taxable income, but if you contribute over your limit, guess what? It will cost you, and that means more taxes for you. So 3 commonly overlooked deductions and credits: medical expense, charitable donations, and RSP contribution. When it comes to medical expenses, make sure you only claim eligible medical expense. Click on the link below to see a full list of CRA-approved eligible medical expenses. Number 2, charitable donation. Giving is great, but if you want to claim what you gave in your tax return, make sure you have an official receipt from a registered charitable organization. Giving money to friends and family is wonderful, but you cannot claim it on your tax return as charitable donation. So how can you maximize your benefit? It's getting so confusing. Here are 3 simple ways you can maximize your benefit. Number 1, stay informed. Number 2, keep a record of all of your income and expenses. And number 3, get in touch with a tax professional. We can help you with any questions you may have. Number 3, filing late or not filing at all. Timeliness is crucial when it comes to tax filing. Failure to file your taxes or neglecting to file your taxes altogether can lead to severe consequences. What are the implications of filing late? The CRA have a strict deadline when it comes to tax filing. And if the tax filing falls on a weekend, the due date is the next business day. But if you still end up filing late, guess what? There is an immediate 5% penalty just for filing late and 1% for each additional month. So if you've decided to file your taxes 12 months later, guess what? There's 17% penalty on the amount owing. The CRA also charges interest on any unpaid taxes, which accumulates until the full balance is paid up. So what if you cannot stay on track? What if you're just way too busy, or life is happening and you just cannot stay up and keep up with the CRA? Here are 3 ways to help you stay on track. Number 1, mark the deadline. Yes, we all know December 25th is Christmas. Guess what? April 30th is a tax deadline. So make sure you have it on your calendar so that you are well prepared. Number 2, gather all necessary documents early. Maybe your T4s or your RSP slips may become available after February 28th, but other receipts such as medical, RSP, childcare receipts, make sure you have those receipts readily available before filing your taxes. And if you cannot file your taxes on time, consider filing for an extension or make an arrangement with the CRA. Alternatively, you can pay your taxes on time. So when you file late and there is an amount owing, guess what? There will be no interest or penalty because you have already paid it ahead of time. Filing taxes in Canada requires diligence and attention to details. Avoid the hassle. Avoid the headache. Gather all of your information, stay up to date, know exactly what you're claiming, and get a tax professional to assist you with any question or doubts you may have. Remember, staying organized, proactive, and informed will simplify the process and optimize your tax outcome. If in doubt, seeking assistance from a tax professional can provide you peace of mind and expert guidance tailored to your specific circumstances.